Welcome back to my channel. It's Sakina of MBS Creates, and in today's video I am going to be showing you how to create a brand identity kit using Canva. And this is just one technique. There's actually two ways you can do this in Canva, and the first way I actually teach you that way in my social media jumpstart course. If you would like more information about that course, you can go down to the description box where there is a link, and it'll take you to my Udemy course, and it has all the information there for you to see what that course is about. Your brand identity is super important, and that's why I decided to make this video. In fact, I found this really cool template on Canva, and it's more detailed, and I think it's a great start when it comes to creating your brand identity. So I wanted to do one for myself because I don't have a detailed one. I just have a basic one, a basic brand kit that helps me stay in order and keeps my content cohesive. So I want to share with you guys this template and these template options in Canva that will help you build your brand identity, which is super important when it comes to building a brand, promoting your business, building trust and recognition. So those are the main reasons why you want to have a brand kit. And that's what I'm going to show you today. So before we get into this video, I'm going to need you to hit that subscribe button. And of course, like the video if you like the content that was shared in this video. This is going to be so easy for you guys. And I think you're actually going to have a lot of fun with it, because the design portion of any business or brand is always the fun part. So I'm going to walk you through me creating my brand identity kit in Canva, and hopefully this will inspire you when it comes to creating your own. And if you don't know what Canva is, find out very soon. Canva, Canva.com, is a resource, a tool that allows you to create promotional flyers, social media content. It's free. You can pay for a premium version, which gives you more access to different features. I actually pay that. I think it's $4.99 per month. Maybe it's 12. I don't really remember. I think it's like 12, but it's very worth the money. It's totally worth the money. You get access to free stock photos and video and audio and things of that nature. So it's super convenient and useful. I pretty much create all of my content using Canva. So I encourage you guys to create an account with Canva as soon as possible. This is not an ad. This is just me telling you the truth. So now I have selected this brand identity template because I just like how it's laid out, and I think it's going to be a lot easier for me to visualize my brand's personality, my identity, how I want it to show up in the world, how I want people to view it. So we're going to start at the very top here. This is a generic template, and you can edit it to suit your needs and fit whatever it is that you need it to look like. You're going to want to edit the colors to be your brand colors, and I already have a brand kit, several brand kits created in Canva, but let me go ahead and select my MBS Creates. And so for this background color, I'm actually going to put black because I like the modern style. And my brand kit also features fonts, so I'm going to select a font that's from my brand kit that will go well with this. So this is my handwriting font that I selected for my brand kit, and I use this font as much as possible. I don't know that it's on any other platform, but it's on Canva, and I do most of my content creation in Canva, so the majority of my content will be cohesive. And if I can't find that font, like I have a video editing software on my laptop that doesn't have the wide variety of fonts that Canva does, I will look at my fonts and I'll find the closest font that I can to what I have in my brand kit, and that will allow me to kind of keep things as cohesive as possible. For this particular business, I only have two fonts. I have a header H1 font and I have a body font. So the H1 font is your largest heading. It's like if you had a blog, it'd be the title of your blog post, the big heading. And it goes down from like the H1, the H2, and the H3. The 2 and the 3 are actually smaller, and they become smaller. So if you have a paragraph, a certain paragraph or section of your blog post, you would have like an H1 or H2 heading. And then your text, like the body of it, the actual paragraph, that would be your body text font. So I have an H1 font and I have a body text font. And I'm going to go ahead and put those in there. I'm someone who leans towards classic styles. I'm a fan of serif fonts. Sans serif and serif fonts are like the main fonts most people use, especially for body text. And they have different personalities. I go into this more in depth in my social media course, and I kind of teach you about the different font styles and about the different characteristics of different font styles, because it's really important, because when someone sees your font, it kind of subconsciously triggers a perception of what your brand is about. So you want to make sure that you choose a font that fits your brand's personality. Alright, so that is what my font is, and I'm going to go ahead and change this to MVS Creates, and I'll leave business there. I do have a logo mark. I do not have a main logo, so I actually designed this logo in Canva. I will probably be doing a video on how to do that so that you can know exactly how to design your logo if you don't know how to design a logo. I love that Canva added the background remover, because I'm just going to put MBS Creates because that's my main logo. I don't want the word business there, so I'll remove that. Just make sure this is in my correct font. There we go. So that is my main logo, and then my logo mark. What y'all think? Now we're gonna go down to our color palette. I like this a lot because it's so detailed. I really like the detailedness, because when you leave Canva, you can go into a Word document or any kind of document or software where you're going to need to choose a color. Like I use my color palette in my videos that I create, and all I have to do is type in the color code, the hex code. So it's important to have that hex code so that you can know what to type into the computer if you're, not in Canva, but you want to make sure that everything is cohesive. So say you hire someone, you've already designed this brand kit or brand identity template. You can just give them the hex codes of your colors, and then they can create content or whatever it is that they're designing for you. They can make it a lot easier because they know the exact color. Because, the color wheel is so diverse. So you want to get the exact color. I don't want this top portion here, the red, green, and blue. I'm not going to use that information, but I will use the hex code. So I'm going to delete that. And then I go over here to my brand kit that's already here, and this is where I retrieve the hex code. So just copy and paste. Oh, I love it. I like it. However, you see how it's just so thin, and it's just difficult to see. That's why I doubled them up, because it's just so thin. The stroke is so thin and light. It's not a good, I don't think it's a good header text, but I want to know what that is in case I decide to use it. So that is my brand fonts, and then my brand photo style. So this is a fun portion. This is you choosing photos that kind of go with your aesthetic. So my aesthetic is kind of fun, it's playful. This one is definitely going for neutral. I like this particular brand is all about color and brightness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through their stock photos, and I'm going to type in, I'll go to photos real quick, and I'm going to first I'm going to do something abstract, and then I'm going to go here and I'm going to apply one of my color codes to the search, and this will pull up photos that have that color in it, so it'll help me when I'm creating this mood board. I want square photos if possible. Oh, there we go. Look at that. How fun. I love that. I definitely feel like that is a brand photo for me. If you notice, you'll see this little round icon. It's because it's a pro feature. So all of these photos are for people who have paid the subscription fee. And I have paid that. So you get access to all of these stock photos. You don't have to pay for them again. You pay for them once. So that's what that is for. Oh, I love this. I love pop art. And that's definitely my style, and it includes that yellow color, right? So this is blue. So let's go in and change our color. And basically I'm just going to do this until it's complete. So let's finish this up. Okay, so I kind of settled on these images here. They all have an element of pop art to them, and they all feature my colors in some way, shape, or form. I didn't find a lot of images that featured this particular shade of blue or violet, but I will keep it in the back of my mind. This one has blue in it, but it's not quite the same shade. But I do like the other photos. I was able to incorporate black a little bit more. But this is pretty much it, guys. This will serve as like a visual reminder for me when it comes to creating content, what my brand is about as far as its personality. And obviously this is like more of a fun, non-formal, more artistic design. There are just so many directions that you can go with this. If you didn't already know, I used to be a professional influencer, and I was pretty well paid. I worked with a lot of different companies, was able to negotiate a lot of different brand deals. I hope that this was a really helpful video for you. There's so many tools in Canva that you can use to build your brand that I think are often overlooked. Before we go, I want to show you a couple more templates that might give you an idea of where to start with your brand. Maybe you don't have a brand yet and you're just a little, you're hesitant, or you just need some ideas. They have some great templates here in Canva that will help you get ideas on what your brand could look like. I also recommend Pinterest. Pinterest is a great place to start. You can create mood boards on Pinterest similar to these brand photo styles down at the bottom. The mood board will kind of help you get a feel for the mood, the personality of your brand, and that's a great place to start. But I'm going to go to templates, and this is how you find it. You go to brand design, and then these templates show up. I highly suggest that you check this out on Canva and play around with it, get an idea. And like I mentioned, you can check out the description box to learn more about my social media jumpstart course, and I will be providing information for my upcoming branding course that will be live as soon as it's ready sometime in December, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.